Okay, y'all. Are you an adoptee who struggles with identity? Well, so am I. Here's strategy number 7. See that? 5 and 2. Okay, this is the last strategy I'm going to give you, but it has to do with surrender. Yeah. This is something that is important for us to master as adoptees because we want desperately to control. Control helps us to feel like we have the power, but the reality is we don't have control of anybody else's behavior but our own. So with that, how do we cultivate this kind of surrender? And you're going to think I'm probably a crazy person for saying this, and I'm going to be using a word that in the adoptee community usually is a bad word, actually, because we hear all the time that we should be grateful for the life that we had because we were chosen, because we were a reward, we were a gift, whatever. You should be grateful. So that word gratitude, I have made it my mission to take it back. I don't want it to have that negative connotation. I know what I should be grateful for. You don't need to tell me that. And with that said, I'm going to surrender to the fact that gratitude actually works. And here's how. Brené Brown, who I've talked about before in these strategies, has done a ton of research, prolific research on shame. And one of the things that she talks about is wholeheartedness. How do we live wholeheartedly? 2 components. First one, spirituality. We've got to believe in something greater than ourselves. First one. Second one, gratitude. Yup. A practice. It is something that we practice on a daily basis, on a consistent basis. That's the strategy. And here is how you do it. I would recommend starting small, 1 to 3 things that you're grateful for every day. Write them down. But they have to be actionable. So what I mean by that is you don't just write down, I love trees. Oh, I love the color green. Or my kitchen is clean. Although that one's not too bad. I don't know why that one came to my mind. But it's things like my dog Murphy came and laid his head on my lap and it brought a smile to my face. Similar to what I shared before, but you actually write the details. It doesn't need to be a book. It could be a sentence. It could be something as simple as, I loved that my son FaceTimed me yesterday. It made my heart leap when I saw his name come up on the screen. Whatever. It's just has to be the last 24 hours. Things that have occurred in your life in the last 24 hours. 1 to 3 things. Write them down every day. And I am telling you, over time, those little shifts that I talked about 2 stages ago become a massive transformation. I'm not even kidding. This practice, I do it now in the morning and at night, has gotten me through a divorce. It has gotten me through 3 different deaths in my life in the last 5 years. One of which was a suicide. It has gotten me through moves. Y'all, I mean, right now I can't even think, because gratitude has gotten me through. And quite honestly, the thing that's important is grief and gratitude can coexist. Joy and sorrow can coexist. Both and. That is strategy number 7. All of these strategies I'm going to get into detail on a workshop on Tuesday for free for adoptees on Zoom. And I will drop the details I think tomorrow. I will drop the details tomorrow. It is Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific. I just dropped some details right there. But I'm going to talk through all of these in detail. So you could also comment and let me know if you want the link and I'll just send it to you. So there you go. Peace.